What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the GoldenBaby channel. I know it's been a long time no see. I am your host, Sage, and I'm back with a new video. Today, I wanted to talk about Ari Fletcher, Miss Ari the Don, the real Kyle's sister. All of her shenanigans that have been going on these past couple of weeks because Miss the Dawn has been cutting up on social media. One thing Ari is known for, other than being rich, is her perceived attitude she has whenever she's in trouble with social media. But this may be the first time Ari has been reprimanded for her actions. She was recently a guest on a podcast, and during this show, she made a comment about how she wants her man to pull out his Papa Glocka if she threatens to leave him. Now, we're going to get into a little bit more than just the clip that went viral that people were upset about. Apparently, some of her fans were saying that people were taking what she said out of context, and you could clearly see that she was joking if you would have watched a little bit more of the segment. So, I'm going to do that for y'all here. I'm going to be fair, but all in all, what she said was kind of just unnecessary. But anyway, let's get into it.
What's the longest you cannot speak to your nigga in the house?
In the house?
Yeah, like living together.
We like hash it out. Like we don't have like a toxic thing where we like we like to talk about it. We like world though. It's weird. I've never been like this before.
They better than us, yo.
No. We always been like that.
Community hash it out.
No, we have not always been like that, I swear. But it's just not toxic. He's trying to make me grow up. He make me feel like, bitch, how old is you? Like, grow the fuck up.
Oh, he get you with
yeah,
that.
he do that to me. Then
That's
he makes me be like,
fucked up.
okay, let me, because I used to pack my shit up. Like, bitch, I'm leaving, fuck you.
That's
fake booking the
me.
flight. Throwing shit, breaking shit, fighting, and then like, now you got to stop me from leaving. But I was never going nowhere.
Oh, yep, you the toxic
Like,
one.
pull your gun out and show me, like, bitch, leave. I wish you would walk out the door.
Right.
Like, I'm not
She
gonna
from
do
the
this.
shy. She gonna shine.
So now that we have seen and heard what led up to Ari saying this, it kind of does make more sense. It kind of does put everything into context because it was actually more of a positive statement overall about how she used to be toxic or she has these ways about her, but she's finally now in a relationship with Moneybag that is helping her grow and helping her grow up to where she's no longer that toxic kind of girl anymore. However, that's still something I probably would not have said, me personally, if I was someone like Ari who had such a massive following and had eyes and ears on me at all times. I get that this is a podcast and the format is more so like two girls sitting down and having girl chat, but at the same time, this is still public, and to take it to that extent, that is kitchen table talk that needs to stay at the kitchen table with your cousin Nuki them. So of course, you know, Ari was met with some backlash, but I feel like all of this would have blown over and just went away in a couple of days if Ari did not come back and show her ass on this live stream.
My Girl podcast is going up like it's lit. All y'all with the gun, oh, do you want your man to, nobody cares because one, you probably don't even have a man. And two, if somebody wants their man to pull out a gun on them, that's what they want. Like, nobody cares. Joking or not, like, it's none of your business. First of all, that's one. Stop trying to do a thing. Like, why y'all always trying to victimize yourselves into, like, what do y'all be trying to do? Like, do you want your man to, what? And then y'all already know I don't even like the blog, like, stop. Just stop. Just stop. Y'all be trying to always pay me out to be like this crazy person. Like, oh, I am a crazy person, but like, really, out of all the things we said, y'all could have chose a funny part. Y'all could have chose, but you chose to post when I said something about a gun. Pull your gun out on me, Shay. So what? So, yeah, I'm not ginger ale. So what? So what? Y'all always trying to make yourself the victim. Every time something happens, y'all have a sad sob story. This is who y'all look up to. This is, yes, it is. Yes. Yes. So many young girls. So what? So what? So what? The young girls, the old girls, whoever, they like me because they like me, because how I am. What do you want me to come on here and do, to preach fucking ABCs to people? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm not coming on here to try, like, what you think this is? This is my Instagram account. Like, lead by example. Okay. Lead by example. What y'all think this is? It's really the girls in the comments, like, mind you, I don't even be in the comments like that, but I just seen the headline is what pissed me off. So I'm like, I know they just did not try to go here. Like, come on, what we doing? Like, it's about to be 2022. Like, y'all just with the, like, that's not cute. Right? Like, I'm nobody's mom. I'm not trying, like, what do you think that this is? What thing? Why y'all trying to do a thing? Like, it's the girls and the victims. Like, when I was, nobody cares, bitch. Like, nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck. Like, nobody cares. You telling your story, your trauma, somebody put, nobody cares. Like, why you trying to do a thing? Like, stop trying to do a thing. We don't care. Like, so what? What does what I say have to do with what happened to you, or what you saying happened to you? Because y'all be lying. Everybody trying to victimize themselves all of a sudden. Like, why y'all trying to, why? Why are y'all victims? If you don't like me, don't watch me. That's it. If you don't want to see me, I don't like that. It just, but anyway, good morning. Let me go get my son, child. Tell him about this. Okay, y'all stop trying to do a thing. Like, it's too early. And they will talk.
Y'all, when I saw this live stream, I was like, I know damn well she didn't come back like this. Like, a lot of people are saying, like, what did you expect from Ari? Like, because Ari is not that kind of girl who is easy to apologize about something. She's not the type of person to apologize about being herself. She's not the type of person to back down or be soft about things. And I mean, you don't necessarily have to be. Everybody does not have to be like that. Ari's from Chicago. Like, I do not expect her to be soft in any kind of way when it comes to stuff like this. But girl, I did not think that she was going to come back and say these kind of things. And to say that y'all are always trying to make it a thing, or y'all always want to be victims so bad, like, what ma'am, what do you mean? Like, these people are actual victims. Like, they're really telling their story and explaining why it was a big deal for them to see what they saw, the clip that they saw, and why they feel how they feel. They're explaining why you're getting backlash. So to just respond with this kind of negativity is just wild to me. It's very upsetting, and regardless of the type of person Ari is, this is just low. Like, for someone of her caliber, for someone who behaves how she does when it comes to money, this is very cheap behavior. And I have a clip I'm going to show you guys later on in the video from Cocktails with Queens. But you will see when I show that clip that one of the ladies said that they think Ari said all of this stuff. She came back and made this live stream because she wants attention. But I personally don't feel like that's true. I think that this is Ari's auto defense mechanism when she has some shit going on with her. Like, when she feels like people are coming at her, when she feels like she needs to defend herself, this is what she does. So, a little while later, after all of this happened, it was actually reported that Savage X Fenty dropped Ari as one of their ambassadors. And this should not be surprising because just last year, Drea Michelle was also dropped from the lingerie line for making inappropriate comments about the situation with Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. And of course, we all know Rihanna herself went through a public DV incident. So why on earth would she allow any of this to go down as it relates to her business? So that's no shock there. And as I said earlier, I found commentary from the women of Cocktails with Queens. Now, these women are older. They've been in the game for much longer than any of these girls have been. They've been in Hollywood. They know how it is. So I feel like their perspective of things is very relevant. So I'll go ahead and insert that here.
We have to have compassion for one another, and especially survivors of domestic violence, men and women and children.
Shout out to Rihanna for standing up and being an example of a woman of her word and making sure that her brand is not tarnished with any foolish. See, that's the difference between a social media influence and a real celebrity and star, because it's levels to this. It's respectable. People respect you. You got to wait till you get to a certain level to be able to be heard, because we've seen the history of your words and why you saying what you've been saying. She was out of line, out of place. She was immature.
But moreover, I just feel like it's on some old, I'm trying to get attention. Because who would say that? All of that's dumb and you know better. And I think she did it to get what she's getting right now. Someone to be able to talk about what she said and did. Because low key, girl, that's a fool. And now look what you've done.
Once a big one counsels you, it then leads to everyone.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
And I have to 100% agree with these women. But when this clip was posted on the Neighborhood Talk, Little Baby's baby mama, Aisha, decided to take up for Ari, and this is what she had to say. You gotta charge some things to people's minds and not their heart. No, I'm not justifying her statements. She was wrong and insensitive to not consider the feelings of others, but I don't think she meant to hurt. I think this was a really bad joke that was meant to describe ghetto, toxic hood love that you maybe say among friends and not in a public interview, being an influencer with a platform of so many, which is still a subject that should never be joked about. Honestly, because so many women die at the hands of violent men. As far as how she responded, I think she responded like Ari, and I'm surprised at how surprised everyone is that she said it. In all honesty, her edgy, outspoken hood ability to be unapologetically and unapologetically who she Jesus Christ. Is it me or is it her? Is it me or is it her? Let me start over again. Hood ability to be unapologetically and exactly who she is. Okay, I get it now. Is actually why a lot of people love her. This time, I think baby girl just made a really bad joke that she intended to be funny and not hurt others. Ari needs an older figure to explain the seriousness of the subject, not for the world to give up on her. Remember, she's really young. Charge it to her mind and not her heart. I don't agree with most of what she said. Now, I will say, given the full context of the podcast that I showed you guys, I see how she's saying this was a really bad joke that was meant to describe the ghetto, hood, toxic love, that you may want to talk about with your friends. That's why I said, keep kitchen table talk at the kitchen table, not on the internet. However, it doesn't matter the reason why people like her. Yes, you can be unapologetically you, but that does not mean speaking down on victims for being victims. And no, ma'am, it's not about, oh, she needs older people. No, yes, Ari is young and she's younger than Aisha, who I think is 34, but Ari is not 20, 21, not 18, not 19. Ari is going to be 27 this year. That's old enough to know better. So therefore, she deserves the backlash that she's getting because she acted a plum ass fool on the internet about what she said. As I've already said, it wasn't the initial comment. It's all about how she dealt with the situation. She is the one who made it worse. And no, she may not need Rihanna's check, but at the end of the day, nobody wants to burn bridges with someone like Rihanna. And just like Miss LisaRaye said, once you lose one, other companies will start to follow suit. How do we know that some big, huge brand, even bigger than SavagexFenty, wasn't looking at Ari to possibly be an ambassador for them, to possibly be a model for them, to possibly be in a commercial that's on our TV screens, but now she done up and said this and acted in this way, and they're scrapping her and looking for the next one. I'd like to believe that Ari is not as bad as a person as a lot of people think that she is, but I can't put on my cape for her when this is literally how she responded and she's refusing to apologize. It's okay to say that you were wrong and you said it the wrong way or it was taken the wrong way. It's okay to be wrong, but she just will not accept that. But anyway, that's all my commentary for this topic here. Drop down in the comments and let me know your opinion and how y'all feel on this one, and I'm gonna see you in the next video.